Okay, I'm in Miller Park, and I'm at the junction with the Upper Sweeney Lake trail here. 49 weeks ago I was in here and I went that way on a day hike. Today I'm going this way. There's some of the range's high peaks. That guy right there is Mount Bonneville. And I think Miller Lake is right over here. So I'm at some sort of signed junction here. This might be this trail right here might be the trail I'm looking for. Or it may not be, I don't know. I still may have to go this way a little bit. We'll see. Fremont Peak. So I thought this was a little further, but I believe this is my destination, Upper Sweeney Lake. The map, I thought it was too soon, but the map shows that there's no other sizable water body, so I believe that's it. And that's where I intend to camp tonight. I thought it was a little bit further on, but oh well, good. Okay, it is Saturday, June 28th, 2025. I am in the Wind River Range. I'm on a quick overnight backpacking trip. I came over here yesterday after work. Spent the night at Trails End Campground, which is right at the Elkhart Park trailhead. Spent the night there to help out get the acclimatization process started. And then this morning I made the hike in from Elkhart. Yeah, it's just a quick overnighter. My intention here is to camp at Upper Sweeney Lake tonight and then head out in the morning. This lake has golden trout. I have never fished it. The middle lake is also stocked with golden trout, Middle Sweeney. Been there twice, skunked. Difficult lake to catch a fish out of, so I have seen pictures of fish that have come out of Upper Sweeney though, so hoping it's a smaller lake, hoping it fishes a little bit better. It's supposed to have some great camping areas. We'll see. Last night, yesterday evening at the trailhead at Elkhart Park, I noticed I counted about 20 vehicles there, which that's a very, it's a very large trailhead, very large parking area. This morning though, for a Saturday, of course, people are just rolling in. I've passed, let's see, this morning coming out of the trailhead, I passed a group of 4 backpackers, 2 men and 2 women. One of the men was laying on a rock, face down, looked like I think he had back cramps, getting them attended to. And then I was passed by a couple of trail runners, which that's happened to me before. Last year I was in here, and trail running seems to be popular here. And then, let's see, I met a single backpacker coming out with her dog. She was on her way out. And then another lady that was just day hiking up to Photographer's Point. Weather-wise, it's supposed to be breezy up here. And I'm hoping I can still fish. It's supposed to be breezy. I haven't seen a lot of it today, but it is supposed to be breezy. No, they're not really forecasting any precipitation. So we'll see. It's taken me a little bit longer to get in here than I had hoped. It's been about 3 hours of hiking, and it's about a 5.4 mile hike, so I've had to take some rest breaks. It's It's not as bad as the first hike I did 4 weeks ago. That one was tough. This one's tough, but you know, I'm not winded. I don't have altitude sickness. It's more about more of my legs and my leg strength. They're having to deal with the weight of this pack. That's all. And it looks like I got an obstacle coming up here, so more to come. So this is Upper Sweeney Lake in the Wind River Range. It's about 5.4 miles from the trailhead at Elkhart Park. This lake and the one below us, Middle Sweeney, they're both stocked with golden trout. I think it's on a 2-year interval. I haven't seen any fish rising out here today, and I don't know if that means anything. Looks like there's some caddis, and I saw a calabatus done earlier, but so yeah, I've kind of got a touch of altitude sickness, I think. I really haven't felt like doing anything. It was all I could do to set up camp, so I've been resting, but yeah, I may try some fishing here pretty quick just to see what if I can catch a golden. And this is camp. So I got my phone charging. Got my solar shower there. And then it's actually a pretty nice campsite. There's several campsites here along the lake. This one is arguably the nicest one. It is a little breezy here, but it's not. It's breezy up on top. It kind of sits in a bowl, so it, you know, you get occasional gusts through here, and it hasn't really been stirring up the lake. So looks like that'll be conducive to fishing. All right, so we've got some goldens here. There's a group of them right in here. Average to slightly above average fish. Like I say, there's a group of them in here. What I'm seeing here, they're kind of in a group which is kind of indicative of spawning behavior. With the chop, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see that movement. That's where they are, right in there. Yep, there's... So one of these fish just rose out here, and so what I've just got a floating fly line, and I don't know, it's about a 10 or 11 foot leader, I think, maybe a little longer, and all I've got on here is a single fly, a fast sinking scud. This is I think this is a 14. So we'll see what happens here. What's tricky about this is you don't want to spook the fish. So it's going to be an issue. So see what we can do here. So what I'd really like to do is get it beyond the fish and then just a slow retrieve. I honestly don't know that they'll hit this or not. Not so far. It's difficult with the wind here. There are some bugs on the water. And these fish may have, I don't know if they're even still here. I may have spooked them. What they need, what they would want to hit, if they're going to hit something at all, is something maybe garish. And maybe I'm thinking, I'll tell you, maybe an Apps worm. Maybe I ought to try an Apps worm. All right, so I'm at camp. I did fish a little bit, but I just didn't have a lot of energy. So I'm making dinner now. I'm making trail tacos. So what I'm going to do here is I've got some water and boiling water. And what I'm going to do here is I've got some dehydrated refried beans in here. And I'm going to add, this is a boil bag that I got. Yeah, you can actually, I can't remember the vendor, but yeah, you can actually boil stuff in it. And so I'm going to let it sit. There's about, I don't know how many beans are in there. It's maybe a third of a bag or something. So I'll let it, I put the boiling water in there, I'll let it hydrate for about 5 minutes. Yeah. And set a timer. And so then what I've got is, with it, I have some of this Beef Creations taco style beef. I've never tried it, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix that with it. I have some cheese, shredded cheese, and then I have 4 flour tortillas, and then I have some salsas from Taco Treat back home. And so I'm just waiting on that, and then we'll see how all that eats. These are not too bad. I added too much water to the beans and made them too soupy, so I had to boil them down. But they are actually pretty good. With that beef and the cheese, I didn't use any of the salsa. Okay, it's 8:02 a.m. Sunday, June 29th, and this is Upper Sweeney Lake, departing shot. I've got a little bit of a climb, about a 300 feet climb up here, and then a really teeny climb on the Photographer's Point bypass trail, and then it's all downhill back to the trailhead. So I don't know, 5 1/4 to 5.4 miles. And got the pack loaded up and ready to go. Wish I would have felt better enough to do some serious fishing yesterday. Kind of a waste, but the altitude will do that to you.